In this video, we are going to discuss about various type of periodic tables which have been classified till now. First of all, what is the need of classifying the elements into periodic table? As you all know, properly arranged things are easily recognizable. Similarly, the elements which are organized into periodic table are easy to study. We can easily identify their chemical and physical properties. Let us see what are the different types of periodic tables which are classified till now. Here we have prepared a tabular form so that it will be easy for you to understand the different types of periodic tables which have been classified till now. In this table we have prepared the first box as the name of the scientist, the second box the name of the classification, the third box includes the basis of the classification, and the fourth box is nothing but the importance or the significance of the classification. In the year 1829, Daubernier classified the elements into triads. The basis for the classification of elements into triads was the atomic masses. Daubernier classified the elements into triads and he stated that the atomic mass of the central element of the triad is equal to the average of other two atomic masses. If we see the example, lithium, sodium, potassium, the atomic mass of the sodium is equal to the average of the atomic mass of lithium and potassium. Similarly, calcium, strontium and barium, and the last one is nothing but chlorine, bromine, iodine. But here the defect of the Daubernier classification is he has not classified all the elements available by that time. The next one is nothing but Newland's classification, and Newland classified the elements into octaves in the year 1864. Again, the basis of a classification of elements as per Newland was atomic masses. Newland arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses, and he stated that every eighth element is having properties similar to that of the first element, and he has arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses. Similar to that of the musical note, every eighth musical note is similar to that of the first musical note. Here in the Newland's octave, every eighth element is similar to that of the first element. But the defect of the Newland's law of octave is it is only applicable to the elements up to calcium. Then comes Lothar Meyer. The name of the classification of Lothar Meyer was atomic volume curves. He classified the elements on the basis of their atomic volume, and he considered atomic volume is equal to the molecular masses by density. The next comes Mendeleev. Mendeleev classified the elements into Mendeleev periodic table. Again, the basis of the Mendeleev periodic table is atomic masses. Mendeleev periodic table is much more important when compared to that of the other classifications because it includes many important things. By the time when Mendeleev has classified the elements, the known elements were 63. Mendeleev classified the elements into 7 rows and 8 columns. Rows are considered as period and columns are considered as groups. He corrected the atomic masses of the elements. He has predicted the properties of undiscovered elements and named them as Eka aluminum and Eka silicon, which are now known as gallium and germanium. The last comes Moseley. Moseley classified the elements into modern periodic table. Here the basis for the classification of modern periodic table is atomic number. According to Moseley, the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. This was the first classification which was based on the atomic number. Moseley observed that the properties of the elements are repeating after certain regular interval, that is 2, 8, 8, 18, 18 and 32. These are known as the magical numbers, and the periodic properties of the elements are because of the repetition of the electronic configurations. The periodic table which we are using nowadays is nothing but the long form of periodic table, which is also known as Bohr's periodic table, which we are going to discuss in the next video.